history was actually a billion-dollar insurance scam. The ship that sank wasn't the Titanic.
1911. The Olympic was a dying ship, crippled by a collision and denied insurance. White Star Line was facing total bankruptcy.
A secret meeting, a desperate plan. Switch the twins, sink the broken ship, and claim the massive insurance payout.
Side by side, the Titanic and Olympic were identical. Under the cover of fog and night, the labels were swapped.
Look closer at the portholes. The Titanic had 14, but the ship that sailed that day, it had 16.
Serial numbers don't lie. Divers found Olympic's parts on the wreck and Titanic's parts on the ship that lived.
The binoculars were locked away. The key, conveniently missing. It's almost as if they wanted to hit something.
The SS Californian was waiting nearby, carrying no passengers. Only 3,000 wool sweaters and blankets.
The impact was strangely minor for a ship that size, unless the hull was already weakened from a previous crash.
It has to be tonight. The switch must be revealed.
But the watch says it's almost time.
Be ready.
A massive fire had been burning in the coal bunkers for days. It weakened the hull exactly where the iceberg struck.
The Titanic was brand new, but passengers reported B-deck looking worn out, with fresh paint barely covering old rust.
Captain Smith was an experienced veteran. He ignored 7 iceberg warnings. Was he following orders to hit one?
They knew the ship was going down. So why did they leave with half-empty lifeboats while over 1,000 people waited to die?
They fired white flares, the signal for a party, not red flares for distress. Was this another deliberate mistake to avoid rescue? As the ship broke in two, witnesses saw the name Olympic hidden under the peeling gold letters of the Titanic. At 2:20 a.m., the evidence was buried 2 miles deep. The perfect insurance scam was finally complete. Surviving crew members were sworn to secrecy under the threat of life imprisonment. The truth died with them. The official inquiry was a sham. Crucial evidence was suppressed, and the switch theory was labeled a crazy conspiracy. The real Titanic continued to sail for decades under the name Olympic, carrying unsuspecting passengers across the same ocean. If this is truly the Olympic in 1920, why does the Grand Staircase remain exactly as the Titanic looked in 1912? The broken Olympic went to the bottom. The brand new Titanic lived on for 25 more years under a stolen name.
Days later, White Star Line collected the full insurance value. The scam was complete. The perfect crime.
When you compare the wreck to the pristine vessel, the switch becomes clear. We have the proof that this is the Olympic.
Subscribe to uncover the secrets they don't want you to know. We're just getting started. What's next?